Yes, people, what's going on? Crossy. This is just a little message for Cumbrian Truth. Watched a little bit of what was going on before, got in quite late, caught the back end of it. So we've done a little bit of digging on the situation. Now look, I'm not here to tell people what to do. I'm not here to give advice, I never have, but my opinion on the situation is this. Today I was sent a clip of you going on Exposure TV to squash your beef with Anton, and I thought, big up. A lot of people are squashing beef lately. It can only be a good thing. Then I got in, I went onto your live, and I was at the back end of it where you were on speaking to Ice Queen, blah de blah. Scotch and Not Bird was on there, I think Steve Mac was on there. And I went back a little bit and I got to the point where a lot of old shit has been brought up from back in 2020 to 22 to do with Strawberry Fields or something. Now, look, Dave and Ice Queen have got an issue with Strawberry Fields. For whatever reason, they've told you what was said in the background. Okay, that's fine. But if you're willing to go on a panel and squash all the beef of Anton after everything he said about your mum, this and that, it is what it is. But what I'm saying is this: you went to jail back then. In my eyes, it was probably a good thing that happened, that you went to jail, because now look, you've got out a better person. You got a, I'm assuming it's your new Mrs. Hannah. You're back in with your ma and that. You're on the good path, you know. All I want to say to you is this: all I've ever seen is Strawberry Fields help you out, be there for you. Whatever she was saying in the background, whatever she was doing, it is what it is. Back then, who gives two fucks what went on back then, Ash? Look, it was a year ago, 2 years ago, however long ago it was. YouTube was a fucked up place back then. Maybe Strawberry was confined in dodgy Dave. A lot of people do it on YouTube. But look, if you're willing to squash beefs, what have been happening recently, things that have been said recently, why Strawberry Fields has been there for you. Because I remember Strawberry Fields on Shuffling's channel and on Exposures. The minute you got out of jail, she down tools, mate, and she was right back over there with you. So all I've ever seen is loyalty from Strawberry Fields. Now look, I've never really spoke to the woman, but look, let's look at it like this. I've also heard the shout meant like, oh, she hasn't got cancer. Look, who are we to say that girl hasn't got cancer? She's going through the biggest fight of her life right now. Regardless of what anyone says, she's told us she's got cancer. So do you think all this stress getting brought up is fair on her? She's in the biggest fight of her life. Who gives a fuck what was said a year ago? Who gives two fucks what was said? That woman's had your back, past and present. So look, let's support her. Let's get her through the cancer first. Let's get her ringing that bell. Who needs to be bringing all this shit up? Look, if you're gonna sort your shit out with Dodgy Dave and Ice Queen, big up, sound. But whatever was said back a year ago, let bygones be bygones, mate. Look, she's back on your channel. Strawberry's been supporting you. I don't know if she's been helping you financially, whatever. Don't really care. But all I've ever seen is loyalty from that girl. So look, squash your beefs. Do what you've got to do. Happy days. I encourage everyone to squash their beefs. Some people can't, some people can. But who gives a fuck what happened back in 2022, lad? Keep on the straight and narrow. Keep yourself in the gym. Keep eating properly. Spending time with your bird. Doing things that make you happy. Don't let shit drag you back in, mate, and make you live what was happening in 2022. Because look, there's only one way for you, and that's back to jail. And what I will say to end it on this, I don't believe for 1 minute that Strawberry Fields would ever say she's got cancer if she hasn't. If she has, that's up to her to live with. But right now, that woman just needs support. She doesn't need the stress from a year ago. You know what I mean? Look, at the end of the day, she supported you then and now. So who gives a fuck what was said in 2022? Like I said, I'm not here to I'm not here to give advice. I'm not here to tell you what to do. What I'm here to do is see and encourage what you've been doing as of late in the gym. Good for your mental health. Got your beard. So you got a goal now. You're wanting to fight in January. You've got a goal, something to look forward to. So don't throw all that away, lad, for all the bullshit on YouTube from 2022. Like I said, I've always been in the background. I've always watched you. I think you're a sound kid. But just don't get fucking caught up in this bullshit, mate. Peace out.